Okay.
Alright, ready?
Yep.
Just so we're doing the same build this time. You want to save up for an Overlord now?
So I'm gonna drone up to 14 and make a pool, and then at 15 make a gas.
Yep.
And then keep droning up to 20, right?
Well, at 15 you want to grab your Overlord. Just spawning pool placement really scares me. Where it's at right now is perfect. You can mine gas completely unrestricted, but if you move it up one more, you'll hurt your gas income a little bit. Grab your queen now and one set of lings, and then continue to drone up to 20. When your queen is a little over halfway done, I'd start that roach one. Like, now would be a good time. Yep. Then one more drone, and then an Overlord. That queen on a hotkey 5.
So, until this roach warren finishes, I'm not going to be making anything, really.
Yep, that's correct. Get ready to inject again. 5V, click it right now. And then all roaches. Yep. Now you want to grab a ling speed with your next 100 gas. Probably want to grab an Overlord very soon. You're going to be supply blocked. Yep. Then send out a drone to expand as you attack. Keep injecting. 5V click. Yep. And then make all Zergling.
I accidentally made a roach.
Oh, it's okay. If you can, those two initial Zergling you build, try and put one on each control tower. Watch your army down there. I would get those on a hotkey if they're leaving your base.
There's an immortal up there. Should.
Keep injecting. Make more lings. 4SV. You really need to ling on that western control tower so it doesn't surprise you again. Get into the habit of, while you're looking at your units, constantly just pressing 4SZ, 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 so that anytime a larva pops up, you can use it. And then as soon as 4 larvae pop up, you know that you need to double tap 5 and inject again. Inject, inject, yep. You still don't have that western tower under your control. If he surprises you again, you're going to get fucked. Like, surprising you right now.
Yeah.
You need to pull your army back. Watch out, watch out.
What the hell?
I'll try doing a game, and I'll kind of remind you and show you how I keep constantly macroing. Like, you keep falling behind on injections just a little bit, and
yeah, I noticed that every time the queen builds up, 10 or so extra energy.
Yeah. I'm not actually sure if it's possible to beat the Protoss using this kind of simple build, but I'll see. There are still mistakes that I see you making, though.
I'm absolutely sure of that.
I wouldn't worry too much about Overlord scouting right now. Honestly, I'd keep them all in your base, but if you ever feel bored at the beginning of the game and you want to Overlord scout, I like to make sure they stay on like the very edges of the map. Like, if you look at my Overlord and click it, you can see where I've got it queued up. That way it stays out of harm's way, you know?
Okay.
After I hotkey the hatchery, I don't think I click the hatchery for the rest of the game, except for to do like upgrades. I'm constantly switching
keyboard.
Yep. And then whenever you're bored, like all game long, like 4SD, 4SD, 4SD. I'm doing this all game long. When I'm looking at my Overlord, when I'm looking at his enemy base, when I'm admiring the scenery, I'm always pushing 4SD.
Okay.
Especially doing this kind of a simple build, there should never be more than 1 larva ever sitting in front of your hatchery. $200 minerals to make my pool. $4SD, $4SD, $4SD. There's nothing I can do right now, so I'm just waiting on my hatchery. Waiting for that next larva to come. Yep, 4SD, 4SD, 4SD. 4Q gives me my queen. SZ gives me Zerglings. SD. Should be like ingrained in your head. If you ever see people lagging in this game when I'm playing them, chances are I'll spam the lag screen with 4SD, 4SD, like it'll just start showing up on my chat because I'm probably pressing that anyway, because I'm always pushing it. Now hotkey the queen. I'm not making any more units. I don't need to look at my base because I have everything hotkeyd there, so I can kind of run around with these links if I want. I'll take each of these watchtowers with my 2 lings. Roach worm finishes, larva pop out. I have 6 roaches on the way. I'll start ling speed soon, and I'll send a drone out to expand. Gonna need to grab another overlord.
Okay, so you don't need to wait for the roaches to expand. You just go ahead and send them out there when you have 300.
Well, I just send it out early so that as soon as I have 300 minerals, I can expand. I should have timed that a little better, but...
But it doesn't have to come behind the roaches.
No, not necessarily, unless your enemy's putting pressure on you. So now that I'm making lings, I'm pressing 4SZ, 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 4SZ. Now, as I'm moving my roaches across the field, I'm pressing 4SZ, 4SZ, 4SZ. While I'm doing this, hold on, 4SZ. Now look, I got 4 larvae. Oh, that means it's time to inject again. 4 bam. This kind of move and shoot micro is pretty effective. You can kind of shoot and then run back. Shoot and run back. I'm going to get my second hatchery hotkeyed, rally everything there, and then I have lots of drones. I feel like I've got a big enough army to survive this stuff now, so I'm just kind of making drones. Since lings and roaches function very differently, I like to have them on separate hotkeys.
Okay.
I like to put lings on 1 and roaches on 2. I'm still pressing 4SR, because now I feel like I need units because he's attacking. Attack with everything together. 4SR, 4SZ, 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 4SR, 4SZ. Actually, right now I'm just pushing 4SRZ to make units. Get everything hotkeyed, double tap 5. So right now the only difference between the game that you played and the game that I played is that I'm spending all of my money, you know? Well, that and my army is attacking better too, you know? Four SD. Constantly double tap 5, check for injections. I'm going to throw up a queen at that second base. And I'm just going to be making roaches and lings, and I'm going to try and sneak drones in every now and then too, you know?
Okay.
Four SV. I always like my roaches to be a little bit more forward. They've got a lot of life, so they can tank better. So now I'm just pressing 4, and then I'm pressing DR and Z all together. Just pressing all 3 buttons at the same time.